Hi everyone, Ellie here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm very happy to have you. In today's video, well, I was just sat here on my floor. As you can see, I've got this towel. I recently reorganized some of my other makeup, which I will post in an upcoming video. And this drawer is basically a disaster. I just had all of this just chucked in. There is no good way of organizing this because there's just so much of it. So today I thought I would try do another bit of a declutter. I know that there's still more stuff I can and should get rid of. I mean, what I have is just a ridiculous amount. Nobody needs this much makeup. There's just so much I don't use in there as well, which makes me feel so bad. So I thought today it's just time to kind of get stuck in and declutter more stuff. I think I'm going to purge some of my colourpop blushes. Anybody who knows and watch my channel knows I collect colourpop blushes. They're like my absolute favourite things to collect. But there's just so many like that I have collected that I just really hate the colour of, and I never ever wear, and it's brand new, it's sitting there and it's just expiring and it's going off a date. And I just, as much as I want to collect them and as much as I want to keep every single one of them, I know that it is stupid. So I am going to try purge a little bit more of this mess so I can have it nice and organised, because nothing makes me more happier than a nice organised drawer where I can just reach and see everything in a nice accessible way. I mean, if I put all this stuff in the drawer now, it would not fit all nicely, and we'd kind of just have things piled on top and stacked, and therefore I wouldn't be using products. So I kind of started to separate out some of the categories. I've left some of the colourpop blushes in the drawer. Obviously I'm keeping all of my Kylie stuff. They're like, in matter of fact, they're probably my favourite things to collect, like Kylie cosmetics. I'm such a huge fan, so I think that's kind of like why I can purge some of the colourpop ones. Plus the colourpop ones are so like affordable as well. I don't feel so bad passing them on, whereas I really do reach for like all of the Kylie ones. I'd never really reach for, I mean, I probably reach for about 6 colourpop blushes, and I mean, I have about 50, so we're going to try purge some of them. So I've got some blushes down here, some bronzers, highlighters. You probably have seen some products in here that I didn't have from last time, so i.e. I just got this new Patrick Tar blush, which is beautiful. I've literally wanted one of these for the longest time. This one's in She's Passionate. So there's like a few things in here that you may not have seen from last time, or you may have seen these in my last video, my super dewy liquid blushes. But without further ado, we're just gonna I'm gonna kind of separate this a little bit neater, and I will come back with you guys and we will declutter some products. So you guys, I have kind of just separated out the piles. This is all my blush. This is literally crazy. This is my bronzer section, which in as a matter of fact is not actually that big, and I don't really think there's anything in that section I want to get rid of. I did stack it all up and I did have like a proper look, but I did declutter some bronzers in my last declutter video, and I don't really feel like I have that many bronzers. There's me speaking when I literally have like 30 bronzers there. But I do love and use all of my bronzers, so I don't really think I want to get rid of any of those. Maybe one, but I don't really want to get rid of a lot of those. And then obviously we have my highlighters here, which is even smaller pile. You've seen in my last declutter I actually managed to get rid of 9 highlighters, but I think there's probably 2 more I could get rid of in this bunch. All that helps really, but the main kind of section we're going to try and tackle is my blushes. So I did have some products that I was going to declutter. I started doing this off of camera, and then I realized it would be nice to film, so I'm actually going to be decluttering this. It is so new. I literally got this in my Kiko haul, but I don't really like big pan bronzers. There's just a thing about big pans that I just don't like. I mean, I have my Marc Jacobs one, which I absolutely adore, but big pans I just never ever reach for, and they just take up so much space. Not that it's beautiful and not that it's not nice. This one's in 02 Universal Sienna from the Unexpected Paradise, so I'll probably put this one in like a giveaway because I haven't actually used it or touched it. Or I will pop this one on my Depop. So I'm going to just put that aside. I'm going to declutter that one. I also have 2 of these Too Faced blushes, which I didn't actually realise. So I'm going to declutter one and keep the other one. I'm going to keep the one with the nice packaging and declutter this one. let's see. What else was I going to declutter? Yeah, I was also going to declutter this Ofra highlighter. This is the one in Beverly Hills. I was just looking through like all my Ofra highlighters, and I just realized like I have all of these in the big pan, in like the single full-size pans, and I just don't really like this kind of swirl thing going on in here. I just never reach for this because I have all of these kind of like in the singles anyway that I reach for like that. So I'm actually going to declutter this one. And then I'm also going to declutter this NARS one. You may have seen this in my last video. I just never ever reach for it, guys. This is just the NARS slash Man Ray highlighter. Absolutely beautifully stunning. Oh, by the way, excuse my nails, I know they're literally stateful, but yeah, I'm going to be decluttering this one just because I don't ever use this one, and it's gorgeous and I feel like it deserves a lot more love. So I'm going to declutter this one as well. I mean, like, I know this isn't like a lot so far, but like I feel like every little bit helps. Like, there's just like, it like nearly fits all but like 10 products, so I want to try and get rid of like just a few more and try and just have it so it fits nicer. So we're gonna go through some of my colourpop blushes now, because that's what I wanted to tackle. The ones I've kind of put over in this section I know I want to keep, so I want to keep these new like the Melrose blushes. These are literally beautiful. I want to keep those because those are fairly new. I want to keep all these what ones were these? Just like the Palatio, like the floral kind of blushes, because those are gorgeous. Obviously, definitely keeping my Hearts blushes. Those are my literal favourites. And I'm going to keep my Disney Princess ones because these are like collectibles and I literally love these. Some of these are like really easy to get. Like a lot of people are like reselling a lot of these on. But there is like some that are like very rare and hard to get. But I'm going to be keeping some of my absolute favourites. One of my absolute favourites collection was one of the Peach collection. I have two blushes in that range, so I have Fresh and Peachy and Frisky Business. I absolutely love these two. I reach for these a lot, so I'm actually going to keep those. I feel like I could probably purge a few from this collection, couldn't I? So what do we have? Night Bloom. I know like a lot of Colourpop blushes are like very unique though. I think that's why I like it for now. So I'm actually going to keep this one because I don't have anything like this in my whole collection, which is surprising seeing how many blushes I have. So I'm actually going to keep that one. This one's in... Which one's this one? Desert Rose. Maybe. Tearing Up My Heart, I know that I didn't really like, so I might get rid of this one. Yeah, it's not my colour. I like something a lot more pinky. I don't like that, so I'm going to declutter that one. And then there's one more over here. This one's in Whole 9 Yards, so I can't keep 3, can I? That's an awkward number, really. So I'm going to keep this one, I think. Can I keep 3 or shall I not? No, I'm going to keep 3. I mean, that's a bit of an awkward number, and we're decluttering like the 1 from the collection, which kind of annoys me. I'm like really particular about numbers, so yeah, that's just great. But we also have 2 Ofra blushes in Cosmo, and then the Samantha March one. Absolutely love the Samantha March one, but I'm going to be decluttering this one in the shade Cosmo. I just never ever reach for it. It's just literally, it's very bright and fun, but I just never reach for it, so I'm going to declutter this one. I think I did declutter this one in my last declutter, but it did end up back in my collection. Oh, I just love the packaging now. I really do. Like, I always try and declutter this. Like, I always try and like be like, no girl, you don't ever wear that shade, but like I just can because I love these so much. I'm going to keep them. They really don't take up a lot of space though. Like, they are so thin. Like, they really don't take up a lot of space. You can tell which one's the oldest though. The one in the middle is like literally a gammy colour now. No, that's not even the oldest actually. What? That's baffled me. I thought the one in the middle kind of looked like the off colour that was the oldest. My oldest is actually 12, so I'm going to be keeping these anyway because I really love these. Let's have a little look for, I think... Now, I'm always like on the bush about this one as well, but I've had this for like 4 years, I swear. It's like so expired, but it's like so lush. Like, I just honestly, every time I look at this, I'm like, oh, so beautiful. This is the Sleek Blush Trio in Lace 367, but I think it's probably time to purge this because it's so old, and I just, yeah. I'm finding this really hard, guys. I mean, like, I just love makeup so much, and it is like hard for me to get rid of anything. So, I mean, for me to even get rid of stuff is actually, an achievement. So let's have another little look. I'm just trying to kind of scan through with my camera here. I did have something else. Oh yeah, I was over here. I'm actually going to declutter this finally. I absolutely I thought this was so beautiful. This is the Illamasqua powder blush duo. I thought this was like the most beautiful thing, and I thought the blush shades were so gorgeous, but they're like in a small pan and they're just a little bit awkward, and I really hate like the bulky chunky plastic packaging. It takes up a lot of space for like what it actually is. So I'm actually going to declutter this one. It's just taking up too much space. Do you know what, I've had second thoughts. I'm actually going to keep this one. I know I'm really struggling to get rid of Colourpop blushes because I literally love these, but like I just feel so bad like getting rid of like one out of the collection, so I'm actually going to keep that. I think like as long as I get rid of other stuff, it's okay, right? It's okay. It's okay. Obviously got my one Milani blush. I actually decluttered two in my first declutter, so obviously I'm going to keep that because that's my only one I have. I'm actually going to declutter these two, so I'm actually managing to declutter two of the Colourpop blushes. This is from like one of their more recent collections, from like the Wild collection or something. So we've got Trippin' and we've got Jet Set, but they're just really ugly. Like I'm sorry if I've like offended anyone there, but these are like, these shades are just like so ugly. Like I'm sorry, but that's like a brown, deep brown with like gold glitter. Like that is just not my shade at all. Like I really dislike this shade. I just would never reach for that. And this one's in Jet Set, and this one's not nice either. I mean, I'm not trying to offend anyone by any means, but I'm just saying like that for me, really not nice shades. I just kind of bought these because I was like so in love with like just collecting every kind Colourpop blush, but like I look at them and I just think they're going to be sat in my drawer. Like they're not even a shade that I could like. They're just the shade that I definitely wouldn't like. So I'm okay getting rid of these because I'm getting rid of both in the collection, so I don't feel as bad. I'm going to declutter those. We've decluttered two Colourpop blushes. That is actually an achievement for me. I'm sorry, but that is such an achievement. We're kind of scanning through. Obviously I'm gonna keep my like Sailor Moon ones. I really don't like the Milan ones actually, because again they're kind of like the same brownie shades, but I really love the packaging on these, and like these are like real nice collectible ones, and I actually love the Film Milan, so I am gonna keep them, but I'm gonna keep them, guys. I do actually have one of these blushes wherever it is wandered off to. Trying to scan through, trying to grab it. Oh yes, is it this one? Coast to Coast. Yeah, my one's really funny. I don't know why, but like when I bought it, it came with like this really hard like crusty shell, and I've like tried to like kind of swatch and like get rid of it, but like I don't know whether you can see. Let me try and get my camera to just focus a little bit more. Can we focus, girl? Can we focus please? Right, it's probably not going to focus. It's struggling right now, but this is just like the Colourpop blush in Coast to Coast, but like you can see where I've kind of swatched it, and it's got like this hard shell here. Some products that I buy like have like a really crusty hard shell, and it just makes it really hard to work with. This is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but mine also kind of like shakes as well. I don't know like why mine does that. I shouldn't have shared, but like mine rattles around as well, which actually does my head in. So I'm actually gonna get rid of that one, but I am gonna, oh sorry, hit my camera there. I am gonna actually keep this one in Catch My Vibe because this one is beautiful, and I do really like this one, and I do actually reach for this one quite a bit, so I actually really like this one. I'm gonna keep that one. Oh my god, like I've actually got rid of Colourpop blushes. Like am I even like, what the heck? I'm gonna keep, shall I keep? Should I keep? I'm trying to like look through to see if there's like any more Colourpop blushes I could get rid of, but like I really don't want to get rid of like any more. I feel like I love the rest of these. Are like, it's still something that I just don't reach for, but like I know I just Kathleen Lights, we've got Colourpop, why am I saying Colourpop? We've got Hello Kitty, we've got like the what was this, like the Star collection, one of their new ones, which are actually really nice because they're like two really pretty pink shades. I'm kind of like on the bus whether to declutter this. I just never ever reach for it, but I haven't actually used it yet, so I feel like we should probably give it a chance before we just go kind of chucking it out. These ones here, let me just have a look at these are like the Strawberry collections or something, but these are like super bright. Like that one's like super dark, and then we have this one. They're in Shortcake and See You Later. I'm pretty sure the darker one is See You Later and this one is Shortcake. I do actually really like these. I think they're really nice actually. Like now I see them on camera, I'm like, oh my god, these are so beautiful. I'm actually gonna keep these. Sorry, I'm keeping them. They're actually really nice. They're beautiful. Oh, actually, I'm gonna get rid of this. I mean, I've got to get rid of it. I've got to be brutal. Like, it's just gonna be sitting there. Like, oh, I don't actually know whether to get rid of this one as well. This is my oldest one. No, actually, that one's got sentimental value. Like, I remember buying that with like my best friends like ages and ages ago, and like I've just had it ever since, and I just can't get rid of that one. That just stays for sentimental reasons. I am kind of like on the bus whether to like get rid of some of my new Super Dewy Revolution ones, because obviously I didn't really like this shade. I didn't really see myself using it. I could pop this in a giveaway if any of you guys are interested. Obviously, as you've seen, I only swatched it on my hand and applied a little bit on my face, or I will just pop this on my Depop. But yeah, I just don't think I'll end up using this shade, so I think I'm probably going to get rid of that one. Was there another shade I didn't like? No, I kind of like those two, don't I? I'm going to just keep like the 4 shades because I think like that's a nice even number anyway. Like 5 is like an awkward number, so we're going to just keep the 4. I'm just like having another look through. I think I'm going to get rid of this Beauty Bay one. I just never ever reached for it. I kept it because I thought it was really pretty, but I just don't reach for it. It's like kind of like this really, really beautiful peach color. It's just in peachy, but it feels kind of like, I know like it's affordable, but it does feel kind of like cheapy. And no offense to anyone, this is like honestly a great product, but like I do prefer higher end makeup products. So like this isn't something I would reach for generally. I would tend to reach for something that's a little bit more high end, whereas this is nice and affordable. So I am gonna pass this one on just because it's not really in my style of makeup, so I'm just gonna pass that one along. But there's nothing wrong with that, and if you like drugstore makeup, that's absolutely brilliant, because I mean, for one, you're saving yourself a hell of a lot of money, trust me, because the amount that you could spend on high-end makeup products is literally crazy. So if you like drugstore products, then I mean, you're a winner. You just win there. I'm just like having a look through. I'm defo keeping all of my iconic London ones, like I said in my Revolution video. These are absolutely like my favorite things in the entire world. I mean, I love those with like all my life and all my soul. I think that's not actually bad now. I mean, let me just kind of stack them and see how I feel about this pile. I mean, the pile, I don't feel like the pile has decreased that much, but I mean, we've got rid of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blushes. No, 8 actually. That's another blush. 8 blushes, 2 highlighters. Oh yeah, that's a blush. That's a little blush trio as well. Oh my god. 2 bronzers. No, actually, that's 1 bronzer, isn't it? And then these are highlighters. Oh, that's another blush. OMG! I actually managed to get rid of like quite a few blushes, actually. I'm actually quite surprised with myself there. I know this isn't a huge declutter pile, but it wasn't really intended to be a massive declutter video. I was just going through some of my makeup, thinking of a better way I could organize it, and I just went through and I just kind of had like a little bit of a purge. I wish I would have filmed it. Actually, I would just give you like a sneak peek, but I did actually declutter some of my lip products and reorganize this. I just ended up chucking a lot of them out because a lot of them were expired. I just went and had a thorough look through because I realized in my declutter videos I probably wasn't being as brutal as I could have been, so I did go through and declutter a few more products. So that's what I kind of wanted to do here. It wasn't a big declutter video because obviously I already decluttered a lot in my last declutter videos that I done. I just kind of wanted to get rid of a few more extra products just so we could have it just looking all nice. But if you guys have got any organizational tips on how I can organize all of this into just this one drawer, please let me know. I know you can get like those acrylic compact dividers, but obviously all of this is not going to fit in there. I've tried like white tubs and stuff, but that doesn't really it fits nicely, but obviously don't fit all of this in there. I have got like these custom wooden dividers as well, but I mean, if you guys got any tips, like any tips that fit like perfectly in this Alex drawer that would help me organize all of this, please let me know, because I really just don't want it all stacked on top of each other. I've ended up chucking things in the drawer, and let me just show you like the damage it has caused me. I actually managed to smash my Dull Beauty highlighter there in the corner. Which one's Opal? Because Opal is literally shattered to death. This one. My favorite Becca highlighter is just literally because I have no freaking patience, and I just ended up chucking it in my drawer, and like my favorite highlighter obviously got smashed, which is bloody brilliant. So I've had to repress this like 100 times. You can see like the state of it. I really don't want to get rid of it though, because I literally absolutely love this to like life and death. But I'm just chucking it all in and things are getting smashed and things are getting broken. So I just need a good way to organise this and sort it all out. I know I still have a ridiculous amount of blushes for what one human person needs, and I know I have a lot of makeup for what one human person needs, but I do absolutely love makeup. Obviously I do makeup as my hobby on my YouTube channel and on my makeup Instagram, which is ellies.makeupworld, if you want to check that out. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this. It was just a bit of a chit chat, get rid of a few products. Check out my Depop if you haven't already. I will put that down in the description below. And I have got some products, a little sneak peek for a giveaway in here. When I reach my 200 subscribers, there will be a giveaway. So if you're interested, subscribe to my channel and I will be doing a giveaway at 200 subscribers. So anyway, without further ado, I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.